What's up, gist lovers, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist, the #1 channel where we spill the tea on the stories that have everyone talking. And today, we have a volcanic eruption of a story coming straight from the heart of Nigerian politics. You all know about the political firestorm in Rivers State, the intense drama between the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, and his hand-picked successor, Governor Fubara. It's been a saga of loyalty, betrayal, and a raw power struggle. But just when you thought the dust was settling, a bombshell video has dropped, and it is tearing the internet apart. Very Dark Man has come out with receipts, calling Nyesom Wike the biggest hypocrite in Nigerian politics. And trust me, he didn't come to play, he brought the evidence. Now, before you dismiss this as just another political jab, let's understand the seriousness of this situation. This isn't just about two politicians having disagreements. This feud has had real-world consequences, threatening to paralyze governance in Rivers State and a critical economic engine for Nigeria. It brings up the age-old monster of godfatherism in our politics, where a former leader refuses to let their successor govern freely. Wike himself famously built his career fighting this very thing. So the big question is, has he become the very thing he once condemned? This video you're about to see lays out the case, point by point, and honestly, it's jaw-dropping. I want you to get your popcorn, sit back, and pay very close attention. We are going to watch this video that has everyone talking, and then we'll break it down. Sit back and take a watch.
Alright, so as you all know, Nyesom Wike and Fubara have settled, and I'll tell you this for free. Nyesom Wike is the biggest hypocrite in the whole of the Nigerian politics, the biggest hypocrite. For me, in my own humble opinion, a lot of politicians should run away from Wike because he has a snake-like character. Not just that, he lies and he abuses power and he's an oppressor, obviously. Now, I'll play some videos to back that up. But before that, you see Fubara, I honestly wish I can write to social media, Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere so that I will not see his face again. Fubara is not supposed to hold power. He's supposed to be a dinner man serving dinner somewhere. It is what it is at the end of the day. So they said they've settled. But I'll start with this video before I tell you why, to make it make sense, why I say Wike is an hypocrite.
Nobody can take away the role my other played. That's the truth. Yeah, we might have our differences that led to this, but nobody here will say he doesn't know the role the man played. Nobody will say he doesn't. Nobody can waste away the risks he took. Yes, at the point we had our differences, and if today there is need for us to settle, please.
Now, if you listen to the video properly, you'll see the way Fubara called him his oga. You know that Fubara sound is tired. They don't jike and finish. So my question to Wike, before I play the other video, my question to you is, when does this stop? This thing you did to Fubara, when does it stop? When do you leave Rivers State alone for a governor to do his free mind in Rivers State? When does this whole thing stop? Will the next governor face the same thing? Do you understand? Will the next governor face the same thing? And you, Nyesom Wike, this is why I say you're an hypocrite. Because you said that when you leave power, you are just going to carry your bag and leave Rivers State. It's so surprising that that's godfatherism you claim you fought against when Ambode was the governor in Lagos State. When Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they match Ambode, they show and pepper. You came out to kick against Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu on godfatherism. And today, that is exactly who you are. But guess what? Since Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president, what do I even expect from you? But let's play it.
As a governor, I will come and go. I can't stop it. I must come and go. Ugly came and left. You never had Ugly saying that you will do this, you don't do that. The day my tenure, by the grace of God, ends, I go. That's how God wants it. But see, when you are in a position to think that what's happening in Lagos State, you will do it here, it may be difficult. You cannot continue to say you must be a godfather of the state. That's the problem. It's not possible. Today I live here in the name of Almighty God. I have no business to say, what must I produce? Why? What am I hiding? The people of the state should be able to say, this is who they want to produce. We for Rivers State.
So you see, he's somebody that said when he finishes his own tenure as a governor, he's going to leave. But till today, he's still there. That's number one. That's why I say the hypocrisy. But I'll still show you another hypocrisy again.
Give God the glory that today is the 26th of June 2025. That peace has finally returned to the state. All agreed to work together with the governor, and the governor also agreed to work together with all of us who are members of the same political family. Yes, just like humans, you have a disagreement, and then you also have a time to also settle.
Okay, so suddenly they've made peace and it's ready to work with Fubara again. Well, as for me, peace. Now, when two people decide to agree, say this is how they want to work, two of them get say. But it does not look like people made peace. It looked like people bullied and oppressed Fubara, and he had no choice. He had absolutely no choice but to agree. But this is same you again when they asked you.
Minister, so if push comes to shove, right?
Yes.
Would you side with Governor Sim Fubara?
To do what?
If to settle this cause?
What is this
because
cause?
if the Oyibo and the Ogoni people say they must have it, would you be on the side of Governor? Considering that you were the one who raised his hand up.
Don't use that word. I will never support Fubara in my political life again.
Why?
No, I won't do that. Anybody knows me.
Is your political godson?
No, please, sir, I will not do that. I'm not. You see, that's why people should know me. I'm not the man who deals with left. I won't do that. Anybody knows that.
After all these things you said, you still come back, go make peace with her. Now, my purpose of making all this video, apart from showing you that Nyesom Wike is an hypocrite, is to let you all know, to the youth.
Wow. You see, this is why this is causing uproar. The evidence is laid out plain and simple. Let's break down the most explosive points. Point number one, the hypocrisy of godfatherism. Very Dark Man brilliantly showed up clips of Wike back in the days, passionately speaking against what was happening in Lagos State. He condemned the idea of one man controlling a state's political destiny forever. He was a champion against godfathers. Yet, fast forward to today, and he is doing the exact same thing to Governor Fubara in Rivers State. The irony is staggering. Secondly, his own words from the past have come back to haunt him. We saw Wike clearly state that when his tenure as governor ended, he would leave and not interfere. He said he has no business deciding who comes after him, but what happened? He not only interfered, but he is now locked in a battle for control of state's political structure. This is a direct contradiction of his own promise to the people. And the most damning part, the final clip. In that very interview, Wike declared, "I will never support Fubara in my political life again." He said it with so much conviction, yet just recently, we saw them in another video supposedly making peace with Wike, claiming they are all in one political family and will work together. How do you go from never again to we are a happy family? That is why it is said never say never. This is the core of Very Dark Man's argument. Wike's words and action are on two completely different planets. And what about Governor Fubara? He has been put in an impossible position. He was bullied. His authority was undermined by his own political camp. And he was untimely forced to accept a peace deal that many say heavily favors Wike, essentially making him a governor in the name only. He had no choice but to bow to the immense pressure. So what's your final verdict? The video makes a powerful and compelling case. It shows a pattern of contradiction that is hard to ignore. Wike, the political fighter who stood against godfathers, has seemingly become the ultimate godfather himself. But I want to know what you think. Is this just politics as usual, or is this a guard betrayal of trust? Do you agree with Very Dark Man that Wike is the biggest hypocrite in Nigerian politics? Please share your unfiltered thoughts in the comment section below. And if you found this breakdown insightful, please smash that like button, share this video so that more people can see what is really going on. And of course, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist for more explosive content like this. I'm your host, Oba, and I'll see you in the next one.